They begin with a quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And it falls incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And Chris, think about it, over the years since you and I have been doing college football, going way back to guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield with the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
The defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. To the air, it's Simmons. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
On first down, it's play action. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Hands it off on the counter. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, the quarterback has to understand in this cold weather, he can't make all the same type of throws under normal conditions. You got to know your limitations.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Breaks free. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Stopped right there at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. In the red area, it's Robinson. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Going for his running back. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's complete. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Whoops it with the running back, but he's got work to do. Touchdown, Tigers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now for the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful 1st quarter. We've got a good one in our hands, which we're hoping for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. And the Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
Fair catch made near the 45. Comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Jennings. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great...
Caught inside the red zone and still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the back gets the football. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be...
Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocky. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll change the pre-snap look now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver wide open here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. From the gun. They start tonight with a run, but it's stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking for some space. It's Robinson.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout.
Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Catch made on the right side. Makes the grab and doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Can he make it to the marker? Running through the tackle. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. football games. To throw, it's Simmons. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. And man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
It's a cold night, and this offense is trying to come out, trying to find some kind of rhythm to get their quarterback going, but maybe underestimating the conditions and the speed of this defense.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol.
Here we go. Ready?
Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. And it's hauled in way downfield. Who's in the clear? Past the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Michigan.
I can't believe they threw the football. I think the defense is surprised as well. It looked like they had everybody up near the line of scrimmage to just stop the run because they thought they might take the easy way out. Instead, they show confidence in the quarterback. They throw the football, and my gosh, does it pay off. 99 yards for a touchdown.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Toss play. Back heads to his right. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's third down after that run. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Receiver makes the grab, breaks a tackle on the play, and makes a decent gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That completion makes it second and short. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. This out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And one final play before the end of the quarter.
Let's go.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Moulton. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. The sure hands. It's Stewart. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Running out of time in the pocket. Let's in a quick sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
After that incompletion, the offense will get set to punt. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Throwing off play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play on the drive. Now they're backed up at their own 14. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. First down loss sets up second and long from the 11.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Back to pass. It's Knight. The receiver grabs it. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Auburn, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Makes the catch downfield. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Nice grab. It's Jennings. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Grab down the middle. It's pre-scoring. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion sets up a second down play. Back to throw again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To the air. It's Knight. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. The completion makes it second down. Receiver in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. Third down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this fourth down play.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to throw. It's Knight. The pocket breaking down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Extending the play now. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looking to throw again. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down and 14. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Back-to-back deep shots. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. On the run, it's Bolton. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. The pass rush closing in. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No over.